What's up guys, it's Kriddle here from the AnimeBallZ team with another This Is. This time on This Is, well, we're not going to beat around anymore. It is Lagrange, the flower of Rin-Ne.
Off the tracks.
So this story follows, well, Madoka, who is a school student who just wants to be a great person. She has her own club at school called the Jersey Club, where she goes around and just helps people and completes tasks for people. She's just a really, really nice person, and when she finishes a task, perfect. She draws a circle in the air because she's a weirdo like that. Now, off the bat, this sounds just like a regular, slice of life sort of series until the aliens show up. Now, these aliens are all human looking, but there's essentially a war going on between two alien species, and Madoka gets thrust into the middle of it when she meets a girl by the name of Lan, who is working with one of these groups, and, essentially she ends up piloting a giant robot that can transform into a plane. And the two go on their wacky adventures and fight against other robots. A third girl eventually joins them in the form of Muginami, and they go about their adventures and have a good time, and it's all fun and games and lots of battle and stuff like that. It's interesting to see how Madoka's fighting style works as well. She's piloting this giant robot, but she's deliberately doing things in such a way where she won't destroy things. So she has a fight in her hometown to start off, and she deliberately makes it so that she lands in spots where she knows there's no houses, or where this person won't really mind if we destroy their land, they were going to dig it up anyway. Sort of thing. So she deliberately is doing these fights in a way that so she's not hurting people, and she's only doing this to help out her friend because her friend has asked her to help her on this. It's very interesting how noble and virtuous she is. She has this very, clear cut and dry of what's black and what's white, and she's so pure in her intentions. It's quite amazing. And her unorthodox fighting style sort of throws these aliens for a loop. They're like, what? What's going on? Why is she doing that? Why is she trying to choke out a robot? You can't choke out a robot. It doesn't make any sense. I'll quickly touch on the main antagonists for the series in the form of Villagulio, Curious, and Izzo, the main three sort of early on in the series. They're on the enemy side, but they are quickly revealed that they're not that bad. They're not really bad guys. Essentially, it's just two groups who are having this war between each other where neither party is really the bad guys. So it's really interesting to see how this plays out. It's just this whole thing that this group is evil. Oh, this group's evil, actually. It's this really good to and fro between them where no one's really the bad guy. And I really like that about this series. You haven't got this clear cut and dry. It's not all black and white, despite what Madoka would like to think. Anyway, enough about the plot. Well, not really about the plot, really. It's just sort of this overarching sort of stuff that's going on. Let's look at the characters as we look at
The good, the bad, and the dubbers.
Madoka is voiced by Kira Buckland, who is the voice of Kuroyuki Hime from Accel World, Izumo from Blue Exorcist, and Ren from Magi. Lan is voiced by Michelle Ruff, who is the voice of Rukia from Bleach, Zoe from Digimon Frontier, and Yoko from Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Muginami is voiced by Karen Strassman, who is the voice of Miyuki from Lucky Star, Ryder from Fate Stay Night, and Soi Fon from Bleach. Villagulio is voiced by Keith Silverstein, who is the voice of Coyote Stark from Bleach, Kimimaro from Naruto, and Red Rider from Accel World. Curious is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, who is the voice of Vash the Stampede from Trigun, Yukimura Sanada from Sengoku Bizarre, and Kurosaki Ichigo from Bleach. And Izzo is voiced by Benjamin Diskin, who is the voice of Sai from Naruto, Ash Roller from Accel World, and Sizel Apollo Grans from Bleach. So this series was not an engaging series for me. I didn't love the series, but it's not really my style. It sort of fits this slice of life and mecha sort of thing together, which, aside from Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, I'm not really a mecha fan. I'm not even really a fan of the mechas in Ava, but they're not really mechas, but that's beside the point. But yeah, Gurren Lagann is really the only mecha series that I actually like. So it didn't really gel with me as far as series go. So I am going to give it a 5 out of 9, but that's purely based on my own opinions of slice of life and mecha anime. I'm not a huge fan of either of those styles, despite the fact that, I'm apparently a massive ecchi guy. I like the ecchi side of it, not the slice of life side of it, if that makes sense. Bakuman is basically the only slice of life series I've actually enjoyed, and that's purely because of how edge of your seat every single interaction is. But anyway, enough about that. I'm Criddle, this has been Lagrange, the flower of Rin-Ne, on another This Is, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.